day, and I think tomorrow's supposed to be a pretty good day also. So if you're running out of things to do, come on down tomorrow. Come on down today and see us. We're kind of like one of the local furniture stores. Every day is sale day at Newman Auto Superstore. Last week we talked about fuel economy, and with the escalating price of gas, how it's become a consideration for a lot of people when they're budgeting for a car. When you're buying a car, we know it's about the payment, but the payment's just one thing. It's about the payment, it's about your insurance, it's about your fuel economy, and it's about maintenance. You add all four of those things together, and that's your cost of automobile ownership. So we talked about a little bit of everything last week. We had some high-end cars at good gas mileage. We had luxury imports. We had some SUVs. Today we thought we'd bring it down one notch. To those that are really on a budget, looking for a good, dependable economy car, but really looking for that little baby payment, a little guy payment.
Little guy payment.
And I got the little guy with him. You see the little guy's got a board today.
That's right.
And the little guy, he's like magic. I mean, I was thinking about taking Zach to Vegas. The little guy can actually give me a payment. As soon as I tell him what the car sells for, he's going to give us a payment on what this car would be. So we're going to give you a little bit of a description of the car. And a lot of these cars, just because they have little itty bitty little guy payments, does not mean that they're worn out cars. A lot of these cars are only going to be a year or two old, still have lots of factory warranty. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about the features that are on the car. We'll talk about what they sold for do and what the deal it is now to buy a car that where somebody else has already taken that big hit, that big first time depreciation from new to used. So without any further ado, we picked out 5 cars. They're all different models, all different makes, I should say, because we've got a little bit of everything. We got imports, we got domestics, you name it, we got it. If we don't have it, we can get it. If we can't get it, they just don't make it. So other than that, you call the little guy, give him your order, let him know what you're looking for. If you have a question on anything online, give him a call. And like I said, he's like magic. He can come up with that payment for you. We can do what you need to do. Just to give you a disclosure on these payments, because I don't want to mislead you in any way, these payments are just figured with 10% down, which is not very much, just 10% down, no cash, 10% cash or trade. If you want to do it with nothing down, that's okay. We can try to make that work for you also. We also figured the payments if you have fairly decent credit. Doesn't have to be perfect, but if you got pretty good credit, we just kind of averaged it out at about 4.5%. So these payments are going to be figured 10% down, cash or trade, 75 months, 4.5%. And the little guy, are you getting all this, little guy?
I'm getting it.
He's putting this into his computer. See this right here? This is a little guy computer bank right here. Little itty bitty head, but there's a lot of stuff goes in it.
That's right.
So we're going to figure, what was it? 75 months, 4.5%, 10% down. Have you got that down?
Yep.
And as soon as I give you the sale price of the car, you're going to go behind, put the payment on the board, and show our viewers
a low monthly payment.
Low monthly payment. This is really low. If it's lower than the little guy, it's low.
That's right.
So moving right along, and keep in mind, regardless of what your credit is, if you've had some issues with your credit, that's no problem. Call us. We'll try to make it work for you. If you don't want to put any money down, that's fine. Call us. We'll make it work for you. If you want to put more money than that down, that's fine. Call us. We'll make it work for you. So the first car we're going to go to, this car just came in. And it is what is this thing? This is a 2015 Fiat 500 that only has 17,000 miles. 17,000 miles. Show them that thing, little guy.
I mean, this is an awesome car here. This Fiat 500 gets excellent gas mileage. I think it was, what, 31 on the city?
31 city and 40 highway. 31 city, 40 highway. And this isn't your regular Fiat. This is a Sport Edition.
That's right. It's the 500 Sport Edition. You're not, I mean, with these low monthly payments and this excellent fuel economy, I mean, you might have wondered what I kept looking up at, and that was the gas prices. The whole, all morning I've been looking up, and I've just been watching the gas prices rise. So, check out this car that gets great fuel economy.
Yep, just
leather interior, cruise control, radio control, automatic, sunroof. I mean, you get everything. Tilt, telescopic steering wheel. Nicely equipped car. You're not giving up a lot of the amenities. You got the alloy wheels. You get the style. You get the convenience. You get the luxury. You get everything in a nice car.
And the thing that's unusual about this car, a lot of little Fiats, they kind of come with the base model. I pulled the MSRP. This is not a base model. It has a comfort convenience group, which even has heated front seats. It's got gray leather. It's got an automatic transmission. It's got a power sunroof. MSRP on this car. Now keep in mind, it only has 17,000 miles. 17,000 miles. MSRP on this car was $21,850. $21,850. We have a special price on this today. $11,433. $11,433. If you got any interest in this car, call the little guy. Tell him you saw us on Facebook, and Mike said he's going to sell this car for $11,433. It's got 17,000 miles and sold for $21,850. I'm not as good at figures as the little guy is, but I think that's about half price. Half price for a 17,000 mile car, and this car still has the remainder of the 4-year 50,000 mile bumper to bumper warranty. 4-year 50,000 bumper to bumper, not powertrain, but all of it. Now here comes the tricky part. All right, LG, I just gave you the sale price, $11,433. What kind of payment have you got?
And we're gonna look at
What?
$157.65. Insane.
$157.65.
Perfect little guy payment here.
Right.
You know?
Little payment. Take that payment, combine it with super gas mileage, 40 on the city. Combine it with the fact that it's only got 17,000 miles, and you can drive pretty much repair free for up to 4 years and 50,000 miles left on a factory warranty. Kind of makes it a no-brainer, and it's a pretty neat little car. So that's a Fiat. We're going to go to another import. This is a Mitsubishi Mirage. The good thing about the Mitsubishi Mirage is this has a 5-year 60, the balance of the 5-year 60,000 mile bumper to bumper warranty. LG, you want to tell them about this? And this one's got some stupid low miles. Yeah. Silly, stupid low miles.
Insane.
For 15.
It's only got 6,400 miles on it, and it would help if I unlocked it. There we go. 6,400 miles on it. You know, not 64,000. 6,400. 6,400. Radio controls on the steering wheel. AM, FM, CD player. Standard transmission. Everybody always calls up saying, do you have any stick shifts? Because right now it's getting harder and harder to find them, so they go. When we get them, they don't last because people still look for that performance and that fun, you know, driving experience.
What's the fuel economy on this thing?
Insane. You get 34 on the city and 42 in the highway. So, I mean, you're driving, you're passing gas stations and watching everybody else fill up these big SUVs and trucks. You're watching them fill up and laughing your way to the bank. So you got alloy wheels on this. Again, you're not giving up anything. I mean, you're getting the power windows locks, you're getting the alloy wheels, you're getting the space. On the outside, it's a little guy car. On the inside, there's tons of room. You know, I'm not the only one that can fit in this car. You know, my friends, most of my friends, believe it or not, they are taller and bigger than me, and they fit in these cars. So just because it's little guy on the outside, trust me, there's big savings and big room on the inside of this.
All right, now let's go to the tricky part. LG is going to perform some of his magic.
All right.
I'm going to come up with a price. Y'all get a pencil, a piece of paper, get your crayon, get something to write with. Write this price down. 2015 Mitsubishi Mirage, 6,400 miles, remaining factory warranty. Tell them you saw it here this morning.
That's right.
$9,411. $9,411. LG, what's that magic payment, buddy? Wait a minute, he's thinking.
That should be...
Bam!
I got stuck.
How much is that? You got stuck.
I got stuck. It's a 9 there.
What is it?
I can't write on this board.
What is that?
129.77.
129.77.
It's super low. You can barely see it. I mean, that's a low payment.
You need to make it a little bigger. The payment's so small we can't hardly see. $129.77.
I was rushing, so let me.
129.77.
Maybe you can see that one better. Nice. I wrote it small because it was such a small payment. Maybe I should do opposite of that.
129.77. Some of y'all are probably spending more money than that on gas every couple, 2, 3, 4 weeks. So keep that in mind. Once again, gas is still creeping up. It's come down a little bit, but it's still around 270, 265. So it's definitely a factor. All right, we've done, what have we done? We've done a Fiat. We've done a Mitsubishi. Let's go do a domestic part. How about a Chevrolet Spark?
That'll work.
We got a Chevy Spark. And the good thing about the Chevy Spark is that we've got, it's a 17 model, so it's got a lot of factory warranty left on it. How's the gas mileage on the Spark?
Oh, they're excellent. Again, 30 miles on the city, and then you got 38 on the highway. Automatic transmission. Looks like it's a 6.5 to 7-inch radio screen. It might be a little off there. It might be a little bit bigger, but it looks about 7 to 8 inches actually. You know, nicely equipped car. You get the OnStar. You're not, you know, it's such a safety feature. You know, if you ever have an incident or an accident, I actually had somebody call the other day. They purchased a a GM product from us, and they called because they needed towing, and they were worried because their bumper-to-bumper warranty was out. And I said, well, hold on, did you get OnStar? She said, yeah, I did get OnStar. I said, then push the button and they'll come get you. She called me back thanking me, and again, we're here to take care of you, not just to sell you the car, but after the sale. So could I have, you know, called a tow truck company for her and helped her out that way? Yeah, but we want to go the extra mile. We want to make sure you're saving money all around. So not only the gas mileage, but your OnStar. Great feature to have. Safety concerns, anything like that. They give you diagnostic reports, so if anything's starting to slip on your car, they'll tell you where to go to the service stop, you know, bring it in to us so we can take care of it. That way you're not spending more money on servicing it, and you're taking care of it before the problem becomes a real issue.
Right. And this is, like I said, this is a domestic product, gets great gas mileage. It's only a year old. This is a 2017, still has the balance of the 3-year, 36,000 mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, the balance of the 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty, and now for the good part, a 2017 one-owner car. Pay attention. Call the little guy, tell him you saw it on Facebook.
That's right.
This price is good through Monday, close of business. $9,000. You getting this, LG?
$9,000.
You thinking? $9,000. This is a tough one. $994.
$94.
Less than 10 grand. Less than 10 grand. He's like a little magician over there. He's going to come up with a payment lickety split. A 2017 factory warranty with a payment of. Oh, he messed it up. Damn, I was just bragging on him.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, just trying to make it legible.
What is that?
$137.31.
$137.31 for a 1-year-old car. Only here in Suffolk.
It's insane.
Only the Mike Newman Superstore.
I mean, you can't beat that.
Only with the little guy.
That's right, the little guy.
Right.
Little guy, little payments, little gas mileage.
There you go. Lots of big gas mileage.
Big
gas mileage. All right, we've done. What have we done so far? We've done. We haven't done a Hyundai yet. We got a Hyundai Accent. We're trying to get a different make and model of everything. Hyundai Accent red. Where is that thing?
It's all the way down here.
All the way down here. Okay, it's a lot of steps for the little guy.
I'm getting a workout. I'll tell you that much. This board is heavy. It's almost it's as big as me.
This is a pretty car. This is not a bad sized car right here.
No, it's lots of room. Hyundai makes a great car, great warranty.
And once again, this is a 17, so it's only a year old, and it only has 11,000 miles on it. Are y'all listening to these mileage? Anybody can sell you a high mileage car. There's lots of high mileage cars running around. These cars, my buyer, like I said, my buyer Butch Gordon, I'll put him against anybody in the country. He is one of the best buyers in the world. We're lucky to have him. He purchases about 90% of cars. I tell him, Butch, everybody can buy a car with average miles on it. Everybody can buy a car with high miles on it, but people want cars with low mileage, really low mileage, because what determines how long you're going to be able to keep your car, how much use you're going to get out of a car. It ain't the make, it ain't the equipment, it's not the year, it's how many miles you got on it. So, unlike the little guy, he's kind of high mileage.
Yeah.
You know, we want low mileage cars.
That's right. You don't want my mileage.
Tell him about this 17 Accent.
Another great car, automatic, AM/FM CD player. You know, great gas mileage on this car. You got your traction control. You got, you know, this is actually pretty cool. It's got the Shift-tronic transmission. So what you could do is when you throw it into drive, slap it over to the right, and then you could shift the car up and down just like you're driving a manual. So it's manual mode transmission, so you can get that sporty feeling, you can get that, you know, excitement while driving, shifting your car. Tons of room in this car, and I'm throwing my board on the ground.
How about gas mileage?
Great gas mileage as well.
Gas mileage.
26 miles on the city, 36 in the highway. Again, another great gas mileage car.
And this car's got some room. Like
Tons of room in it. It's one of these cars that, you know, looks small on the outside, but it has a huge heart on the inside.
And another good thing about this car, it has the balance of the 5-year, 60,000 mile bumper to bumper warranty. 5 years, 60,000 mile, bumper to bumper. You're buying an 11,000 mile car. And LG, I am going to get you. Can you handle another one?
I think so.
He looked a little stressed last time when I gave him the payment.
It was getting to me.
I don't want to burn him out. Look, I think
just,
it's the heat.
I kept seeing
it's
9
between the
everywhere.
heat and he's starting to sweat up a little bit. I'm scared. You got a couple more left in you?
I got a couple more.
Okay, get your thinking cap on.
No more 9s.
Okay. You folks out there, write this number down. Write this number down. If you're interested, call the little guy. Let him know you're coming. He'll hold it for you. This car can be bought between now and Monday close of business. $12,295. You got that, LG? 12295. 12295. You remember the terms, right? 75 months, 4.5%, 10% down,
10%
cash
down,
or
right?
trade. It's pretty quick. It's pretty quick. Woo! 169.53.
That's
169.53
it.
of 2017.
Only 10% down?
Yup. So add those things together. We talked about car ownership. A low payment, 36 miles to the gallon. The balance of a 5-year, 60,000 mile warranty, bumper to bumper, when it only has 11,000.
That's it.
You're pretty much driving as cheap as you can. I don't know what your driving record is going to be, but I know these cars aren't bad as far as insurance
The
is
insurance is
concerned.
good on these cars.
So it's all about car ownership. If you're just getting out of school, that's another thing. A lot of the cars we're showing you, we got individuals, kids that are graduating from college right now. They're getting ready to get their first job. They're looking for an economy car to get back and forth. They're not making a ton of money. We can get you financed with no credit. If you're a college graduate, you got a decent job lined up, we can get you done. You don't have to put any money down, and we'll get you a decent interest rate, some bank financing or credit union financing. So don't think you got to go out and get a cosigner. Don't think you got to settle for something at some of the other places with higher interest rates or higher mileage cars. Come see us. We'll put you in a like new car with low mileage and factory warranty at a payment that you can afford. And we got one more left. We had not done a Ford product, so we'll let everybody know we do carry a little bit of everything. And Eileen, if you can kind of span these cars right here, all these cars in this area, we kind of call this our budget corner, not because they're really budget cars, but all these cars in this area are going to have payments probably under $200 a month with the terms that we're talking about. So we got a pretty good selection. We probably got about 40 cars right now, 45 cars. You come in and pretty much be guaranteed a payment under $200 a month. Right here we got this last one. I picked out this Ford Focus because it's not your regular Focus. It's an SE model with a bunch of extra equipment on it. It's low mileage. I'll let the little guy tell you about it.
Again, an SE, it's got some extra equipment on it. You're not getting a stripped down base model, you know, as you know, and like you said, it's your first car. You want to have a nice car, but inexpensive car. So you got, check this out, lumbar support, power seats, all your radio controls on the steering wheel, the Ford Sync radio, AM, FM, CD player, sunroof. I mean, you get everything. Automatic transmission, 27 miles per gallon in the city, 40 on the highway. So when you're doing that 20-minute, 40-minute commute, you're not stopping at every gas station, you're passing them, you're getting to work safe. You know, nice space in this car. You got a hatchback here, you know, with 40 miles per gallon, tons of space back here. These back seats will fold down 60-40, but look at all this cargo room you got in here. And if you're starting a family and you need that lower monthly payment, this car is perfect for that, but you also get the child safety seat tether anchors where you can, it minimizes the amount the seat will move. So when you hook,
so you just tie your kids down.
That's right. That's where my parents told me.
Right.
That's what they did.
Down. You didn't use the seat. They just tied you down.
Yeah,
right?
I didn't have a seat.
Okay.
I didn't know about car seats until I started working in the car business.
Right. I got you. They probably had a luggage rack tied you to the top.
That's right. That's right. That's if we weren't, you know, being pulled behind.
Another thing about this car is that the reason I picked this car, it is an SE model, and you think Focus is an economy car, well, you know, I'm not going to get anything that looks pretty good.
No.
This is a super sharp car with a great color. It's got a sunroof. It's got leather interior. So even though you're looking for something economical, you're looking for a low payment, doesn't mean that you have to settle for a bare bones car.
right.
That's the great thing about buying a pre-owned car versus a new car. When you go buy a new car, if it's got leather, you're paying a lot for it. If it's got a sunroof, you're paying a lot for it. If it's got nav, you're paying a lot for it. If it's got an upgraded sound system, you're paying a lot for it. When you buy them, when you buy a pre-owned car, somebody else has already paid for most of that. So yes, it's a little bit more to get that sunroof or a little bit more to get that leather, but it's just a little bit more. So you don't have to settle. And that goes for all our inventory. The majority of our inventory is only 1, 2, 3 years old, has less than 40,000 miles on it, has factory warranty left on it. Why spend $40,000 for a new one when you call Little Guy? We'll find you one 1 or 2 years old for 25 to 30. And you get the same car, you get factory warranty, we can get you new car financing. It's, you know, what can we tell you? It's so easy.
It's easy, it's silly that people don't realize it. You know, don't get roped in when you go to these new car dealerships where they say, oh, we got this college grad program. Yeah, they have it, but you're going to spend 10 grand more for the same car.
Right. And don't get me wrong, we do have a college grad program, but we're also capable, if you don't have any credit at all, but you don't have anything derogatory, there's nothing bad, you got a decent job, call the Little Guy. We can still try to get you financed on your own without a co-maker at an interest rate that's not going to kill you, at a decent interest rate. We've got 30-some lenders, and believe me, my sales managers, Little Guy, they know how to work those lenders because it's easy for us to sell cars. It's the easiest thing in the world. The hardest part of our job is delivering those cars that people want to buy, because we know you want to buy the right car at the right price. But if it's not affordable, it ain't happening. This could be the greatest price in the world, but if your payment's $500 a month, I don't think you're going to come get it. So we know it's about affordability. It's about the product, it's about the value, the price, and it's about making it affordable. So that's what we're here for. We're on your side. We're just like the pharmacist. You know, you be the doctor, you write the prescription, and the Little Guy's going to try to fill that prescription for us.
That's right.
And he'll bring it downstairs, and we'll get Mike Martin, Frank Jones, everybody, Aaron, AJ, we'll get everybody involved to try to make it work.
Whoever we have to. I mean, I work for you. You know, ultimately I wear a Mike Duman shirt, but ultimately I work for you. If I can't do what you want, you're not going to buy a car from me, and then me and Mr. Duman are going to lose out. So let us work for you. Give me a call. You know, tell me what you're trying to accomplish. Let me see what I can do for you, because I'm sure that's why they say on the shirt, the Do Man can. It's not because he can, he actually does.
And we don't charge them anything to see what we can do. That's a free service we offer. We're just like the guys giving free estimates. If you want a free estimate, call Little Guy. He'll give you a free estimate on any car we got.
That's it.
You want to know how much you got to put down? You want to know what your payments are? You want to know what the price, what we can do for you on the price? Call the Little Guy. Let us give you a free estimate.
Doesn't hurt to ask.
That's what we're here for.
And it doesn't hurt
no,
me
this
to
is the last car. Now, LJ, this one should be easy with all this practice.
That's it. I think I'm warmed up now.
Write this number down. This Focus, 39,000 mile SE, leather, sunroof, power seat, tilt cruise, windows locked, with the balance of a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty, can be yours for $12,500. Let me think. $12,575.
$75?
$75. Take your time, don't mess it up. I don't want anybody calling me wanting to sue us for giving them a bad payment. I got a lot of faith in the Little Guy.
I'm being
and I want you to have faith in him too when you call.
I had to write down the price on this.
If he messes up, I'll make us stay outside in the sun all day.
That's it. I'm already melting, and I'm small enough. So.
$173.39.
That's it.
$173.39
right there.
on a loaded up, beautiful blue. What do they call this blue? It's some kind of
mini blue? No.
Mini blue, minimum blue. No, it just said blue. It don't say what kind of blue. But anyhow, pretty blue. I thought it had some kind of fancy name, but it is an SE, 40 miles to the gallon in the city.
Beautiful blue car. I mean, you know, all the features you could want in a car: sunroof, low monthly payment, great gas mileage. What more can you ask for?
And don't forget, every car that you get, regardless if it's a $9,000 car, an $8,000 car, $7,000 car, you get all the benefits of our rewards program. We got a ton of participating merchants. You can go to Amici's, you can go to Barron's, you can go to Azteca. There's a lot of places, you know, 10, 15% off your check. discounts. I mean, if you need to get your car washed, we got people to do that. If you need flowers, we got people to do that. I want to thank all our participating merchants. All this is free with the rewards card. You get free state inspections for life. You get reduced oil changes. You get free lost key service. You get a minimum of 2 free diagnostics a year, plus a discounted labor rate on everything. It doesn't make a difference what it is. You get a discounted labor rate. Plus, every time you bring your car in, you are earning points towards a gift card, which, by the way, we sell gift cards now. So if you get anybody coming up with a birthday, a wedding, a bar mitzvah, a college graduation, a high school, you want to give them something neat, give them a Mike Newman gift card. You can use that gift card right here in our car detailing department. You need to get your car washed, detailed, we can do that. We can change the oil, we can state inspect it, we can service it, we can do whatever you want. So we've got those gift cards now available. When you come in, every dollar you spend will be going towards a gift certificate. In addition to that, you can earn up to $2,000 worth of real discount. This ain't a Mickey Mouse discount. This is a real credit towards the purchase of your car. Work the best deal you can, and then say to the salesman, hey, you forgot to check. I'm a Mike Newman rewards card member. I've got some points in there, and I've got a discount coming. This is after we've discounted the car. Plus, we will allow you combined cards. If you've got one, your neighbor's got one, your kids got one, and they want to give you their rewards points, we'll let you combine them. We had somebody do that the other day. They had about $200 worth of gift rewards points themselves, but the other members of the family, we put them all together and said, yeah, they can have mine. There's $870 some dollars. An additional $870 some dollars they were able to use towards their down payment. So keep that in mind. I don't know, I'm pretty much done for today, LG. You did a great job. You know, I'm gonna give LG a little hand. I mean, who do you know in the whole country? He's like a walking computer. He actually figured those car payments out, bam, just like that. You sure you got the interest rate, the term, and the advance rate, right, with that 10%?
I hope so now.
Okay. I hope nobody's checking. If anybody's checking the little guy and he messed up, let me know, and I will allow you to come by, and I'll put him in a little suit and you can beat him with a cane pole for a little while.
That's right. So, you know what, and you're talking about the rewards points, and I want to tell everybody, you know, we've been making a lot of phone calls lately on these rewards points, and we have a lot of people with 600, 700, 1,500, 1,200 rewards points that, you know, so we're going to be calling you and trying to get you into something new, but you can use those points for a lot of all of our services.
And I just thought about something. The little guy asked me if he could run a special between now and the end of the month, and I told him we could. And for any of you rewards members, go online, check your points. Between now and the end of the month, we will allow you to double your points up to $2,000. So if you got $500 some worth of points, you get $600 worth of points, we'll make it $1,200. Call a little guy, let him know that's good between now and the end of the month. Double points for rewards cards members. All you have to do is call a little guy, call them up, get the information on the car, get your best price, check your double points, and let us put the deal together for you. Arlene, thanks for filming this today. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. LG, great job today.
Thank you, sir.
And if nobody has anything else, we're looking forward to you calling. LG be by the telephone all week. We're open tonight till 8. We're open on Saturday from 9 to 6. Plus, LG actually works on Sundays. I mean, you can always text him. If you email him, he will get your email notification. And I got to give the little guy credit. He said he was busy last Sunday. He's supposed to be outside sitting on a thing, smoking a cigarette, drinking a mink julep, whatever he's supposed to do. He said, I had 6 people that got in touch with me on Sunday. And he will email you back. He will text you back and get you the information. And if you can't get all the information, at least he'll let you know that he's got it and be back in touch with you Monday. So once again, thank everybody for viewing today's edition of The Do Man and the Little Guy. And hopefully we'll see you here again next week. Have a great weekend.